What's going on, Shady People? ShadyPenguinn here with you back for another episode of ShadyVGC, where we hop on BattleSpot and play some VGC style battles. Now today, we have a brand new team suggested by a Shady person, John Weddig, whose YouTube link will be in the description. Thank you so much for your team suggestion. We're going to go over it really quick, but before I do, I just want to give a little of awareness to this Kickstarter that's going on to raise money in order to create a documentary about Pokemon VGC players. It's called To Be the Very Best. Link is in the description. If you want to support it, feel free to. If not, no worries, but I will be doing a special live stream this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. to raise awareness for it and funds. If you guys want to donate directly to the Kickstarter, you can get some cool awards. And if you want to donate to me during the stream, and I'm just pushing it all towards them anyway, so we could do it that way, whichever way you prefer. It's totally up to you. So we're gonna go over this team really quick. I hope to see you on Saturday, regardless of if you can help out or not. We're gonna be using a Salamence, Mega Salamence with Hyper Voice, Flamethrower, Double Edge, and Protect, pretty standard. But then we have a Clefairy with the Friend Guard ability, which reduces damage to my ally by 25%. Really cool, with 236 in HP, 212 in defense, and 60 in special defense. It's packing Follow Me, Moonblast, Helping Hand, and Protect. Anton the Scrafty is packing a Protect, Fake Out, Knock Off, and Drain Punch, so pretty standard Scrafty, no Wide Guard on there. But more of just being able to do damage. As 116 attack, 244 HP, and 148 defense. Then we have Greninja, who is there for speed and coverage. We got Scald, Ice Beam, Gunk Shot, along with Protect. Gunk Shot there to one-shot almost every fairy in the meta. Then we have Pulseman, the Rotom Wash, standard Rotom Wash, one we've been using. Actually, this one actually has max HP, max special defense, so rather interesting, not having any defensive investment like my past Rotom Washes. Then we have Excadrill, the Assault Vest Excadrill, with Iron Head, Drill Run, Earthquake, and Rock Slide. Drill Run is just there for when you want to hit your opponent with a ground type move, but you have Mold Breaker and you have your Rotom Wash out. It's just not a good time, so you want to make sure you have that single coverage Earthquake move. Also, I think that it helps you get around Wide Guard users. So we're going to see a Mega Kangaskhan, Heatran, Togekiss, Breloom, Rotom Wash, and Aegislash. So right away, Excadrill looks like he's in absolutely fantastic shape to come in and play. The only thing that really, I mean, even the Rotom Wash, the Rotom Wash doesn't like Excadrill. The only thing that I'm really afraid of on my opponent's team is the Breloom when it comes to Excadrill. So for Breloom, we can of course bring our Mega Salamence. In fact, I think that a Mega Salamence Excadrill lead sounds really nice to me. I do want to bring the Clefairy. I just don't think it's right for this match. The only thing that Clefairy hits for super effective damage is the Breloom, but then again, it is more of a defensive mon with Helping Hand. So that's interesting. I think I'm gonna bring Greninja because that speed is necessary. It outspeeds everything on my opponent's team, barring a Scarfed Heatran or a Scarfed Togekiss. And of course, Rotom looks really nice because of the Heatran, like I said, and I can burn the Kangaskhan. So we're gonna go Rotom. We're gonna leave the Clefairy back for this battle. Hopefully we can bring it in the next battle. I'm really excited. I think you just gotta lead with Clefairy and just, you know, follow me, Helping Hand, follow me. Does my face cam look weird to you? I don't know. It looks like it's got a lot of motion, like extra frames. I don't know. But we're gonna see me lead off with the, oh boy. So my opponent has a pretty good lead. If I do say so myself, definitely a bit frightening. I think I'm gonna go ahead and I am just going to Protect for now. And I'm actually going to Rocks. Do I want to just EQ and just one-shot that? Will it one-shot the Rotom? That's the question. I think Drill Run might actually be stronger because of spread damage. I'm gonna Drill Run the Rotom. I'm gonna Protect on my Salamence. Oh, wait a minute, follow me, EQ, follow me, EQ! You should have EQ'd, man! You should have either EQ'd or Iron Headed that Togekiss. Get it up, out! Yes! No follow me, Drill Run is gonna connect on the Rotom. It is going to one-shot, no critical hit, even though it is a high crit ratio move. And I love you, Drill Run, so much. They are gonna get the Tailwind up, which of course is not a fun time, but we know things. We know two things. One, we can win. Two, we can lose, so we just got to decide which one we want to do. So with the Tailwind up, we all know Breloom is a big pain in the butt. Absolutely monstrous pain in the butt. I'm pretty sure he's going to be putting my Salamence to sleep, or he's going to be targeting down my Excadrill. Either way, we're not in good shape at all. Actually, my opponent's side of the field can probably take out my side of the field. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm gonna Hyper Voice. And I'm gonna Iron Head the Iron Head or EQ. I'm gonna Iron Head the Togekiss. I'm pretty sure the Spore is gonna go onto the Salamence, makes perfect sense. And it'll be good for me to get rid of the Togekiss because the Togekiss is gonna Air Slash the Excadrill. Actually fishing for the flinch would be the only reason you do that. Is my opponent going to get it? And he's gonna get the Serene Grace flinch. So that's really unfortunate for me. Really, really unfortunate. I'm sure he's gonna put my Excadrill to sleep now, or he's just gonna go for the Bullet Seed, but he's gonna opt to go for the Spore. If we can get a second turn wake up for Salamence, we notice that even under Tailwind, Salamence does. Oh, did he outspeed? Oh, he didn't outspeed. So he puts my Excadrill to sleep and then goes for the Flamethrower. We do take it very well. Salamence is gonna wake up, which is huge because we're gonna be able to bring this Breloom down to its Focus Sash. And my opponent should only have one more turn of Tailwind, which means that we can actually go ahead and protect on our Salamence. And I'm gonna preserve my Excadrill because I know that he's not gonna go for Spore and he's probably gonna go for an Air Slash. I'm gonna go out into my Rotom. Now, that could have been a very big blunder if my opponent does not go for the Fighting type move with the Breloom. Definitely could have just been a huge mistake on my part, but I feel confident he's gonna Spore my Salamence. I'm confident in it. Breloom does actually go for the Mach Punch. All right, so I had a 2 out of 3 likelihood. He's gonna go for the Air Slash here. Salamence protects itself. Oh, went for the Salamence. Wow. All right, so Tailwind peters out, which means we now outspeed. So Hyper Voice is the move to make, and then of course Thunderbolt on the Togekiss is the next move to make. So even if the Breloom wants the Mach Punch here, I think that switching was pretty good. I mean, the Excadrill's asleep, so kind of no reason to have it in the back, but you never know. It can wake up turn 1 the same way Salamence did. So we're gonna see a Follow Me here. Fortunately, Salamence Hyper Voice spread damage is gonna hit the Breloom as well. So Follow Me is semi-irrelevant. Don't pop a Citrus. Togekiss, you're afraid of berries. Ah, you love berries. Well, we're gonna hit you with a Thunderbolt. Not sure if it'll take you out, because we aren't invested in special attack, but I'd say 45% is pretty viable to do. All right, we're gonna take it out. We're gonna take it out. Nice quick dinner, 1, 2, 3. We went to Taco Bell. She got the enchilada. I got the burrito. It's good to go. Hashtag bars? I think so. It was in there somewhere. They were in there somewhere. And my opponent's last mon is going to be the Kangaskhan, which is fine because we can actually double protect here to avoid the fake out. If we want to be that guy, which I will be that guy, it's the smartest play to make. And then we can just Will-O-Wisp Hyper Voice, and I'm pretty sure there's nothing my opponent can do to escape the fact that we have 4 Pokemon left. Pokemon! Unless he's running like Nasty Plot Kangaskhan. Doesn't even get Nasty Plot. Looks like you should be able to plot Nasty. When you're a mother, sometimes you can think of some wicked punishments. So I'm pretty sure he should be plotting Nasty. Doesn't go for the fake out, which tells me that he probably has Protect. But I don't think there's a reason for him to protect at all. I think he's just got to try to do what he's got to do. Hyper Voice is going to come through, regretting that a little bit, but I am max special attack, and the Double Edge is just there for when it needs to be. Return is not going to do too much to his Salamence, which is interesting, and the Will-O-Wisp is going to make this thing completely just not a threat. So I want to see if a Double Edge will take him out. It should. It's a lot stronger than Hyper Voice. Well, a lot stronger, not when we're max special attack. I think a lot stronger is a little bit of an overstatement, but I think it should be stronger. But the match is forfeited, so we're never gonna know. AKA all of you guys probably already know. So we have 1 win so far. We're gonna walk away with 1. We have 1 more battle coming to you right now. Remember, there's 2 battles for every episode of Shady VGC, and we will have at least 2 more battles, 2 more sessions, 2 more episodes with this team. I can't English today. English is just escaping me. I might do more than 3 with this team because I find that I'm gonna be doing this daily, so I might do 4 with each team because that way I can sit down, get a new team, and then record 4 episodes and then have 4 uploads for you guys and learn along the way a little bit more about VGC. My opponent is from Japan, Osaka, and we're gonna see what we can do. He is bringing the Sylveon Gengar, I almost said Greninja, Salamence, Mamoswine, Amoonguss, and Arcanine. So Double Intimidator is there. Double Intimidator is there. This looks like the time for me to lead Salamence, Clefairy. I like it. I like it a lot. I do want to bring the Scrafty, but I really don't want to bring another physical attacker when there are those Intimidators there. However, Excadrill is looking so nice. Excadrill is looking so nice. We do have the Gunk Shot on the Greninja for that Sylveon, so we will be bringing Greninja. We're just deciding on 1 more Mon. We have Salamence, Clefairy, Greninja. Who shall be the last? Excadrill looks so pretty. We're gonna go. We're gonna go Excadrill. I think Excadrill Does it beat out Rotom Wash? Rotom Wash hits the Arcanine and the Mamoswine. Excadrill hits the Arcanine. It can hit the Mamoswine. No, it can't. Oh, yeah, it can. You know what? Excadrill. Just convinced myself. I got Rock Slide for Salamence, too. And I got the Iron Head for the Sylveon. Why did I even have to think about that? Somebody call the cops. I don't understand. I don't understand what I was thinking, what I was not thinking. Well, you just got to spiel with it. Nate wants the battle shirt. That's right. That's right. Gosh, diggity darn it. Oh, baby, load away. If you guys don't know, which all of you guys probably know already, I have a second channel. It's in the description. I'm finishing up Lion King today, so there's only 9 episodes. So if you didn't watch any of it, you can watch it. It's a really fun LP. And tomorrow we're starting a brand new game, a game that I'm really excited to start. It's called Forge Quest. And it looks really cool. It's a dungeon crawler, and I haven't played a brand new game like that in a long time. I mean, it didn't just come out. It's been out for a few months now, but I know nothing about it. I thought it was a new game because Steam said, hey, it just came out on Tuesday, but it was just an update that came out on Tuesday. So they got me good, but I'm going to be playing it. Not sure how long of a game it is, but there's also multiplayer. So I might be able to play with some of the Shady People at some point. We have a battle going in right now. He's got so much energy. My coffee just... Do I have any more coffee? I think I want a second cup today. I'm feeling second cup. We have Mamoswine Amoonguss as the lead. And we have Salamence Clefairy. This looks good for me. So what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to Hyper Voice because I think Amoonguss can take a Hyper Voice. I'm going to go ahead and double edge the Amoonguss, and I am going to follow me on the Clefairy because I don't want Salamence taking an Ice Shard. I don't want Salamence. Look at Clefairy! Look at you! I love you, Clefairy. I want you on my arm, tattooed somewhere right here. Just a Clefairy right there. I would love it. Oh my gosh. You're so adorable. Does it have a bow for a tail? No. No, I just imagined that. No, its tail. It has a bow on its back. I didn't know that. All these years. Icicle Spear. Going on to the Clefairy. Clefairy, eat it. Oh, man. Look at that. What is that damage? What is that? Somebody tell me what that is. The Amoonguss didn't even protect. I am fortunate that it didn't. But Double Edge should one-shot. Oh, no. It didn't. I got hurt by the Rocky Helmet and the Recoil. And we're going to see a Spore onto the Clefairy. That's no good. That's no good. Now the question is that a Choice Scarfed Mamoswine? I don't even think that's the question. I think we have to protect. And I almost want to switch the Clefairy out for Greninja. Do I think he's going to target down the Clefairy with a Poison type move? That seems possible. And then we can bluff the Scarf on the Excadrill. Can't take an EQ with Excadrill, so it'd be kind of a moot point. I think he's going to switch the Amoonguss out to get that Regenerator up. So I'm going to switch into Greninja. I'm going to take a little bit of a risk here. And switch out into Greninja. But we see that we switched out first, which means my opponent decided not to switch anything out. So Greninja might be taking a Poison type move right here, ladies and gents. We're going to see Icicle Spear again, but Salamence does protect itself. We're going to see Spore on the Salamence. So Greninja now has the opportunity to take, hopefully, if it's not a Focus Sash, if it's Choice Scarf Mamoswine, does he outspeeds Greninja? Oh, man. I really don't want to lose this Mence. I'm actually going to switch Mence. I'm going to switch Clefairy in for Mence, and then I'm going to Scald the Mamoswine. So we're going to switch Salamence out. If the Mamoswine is Scarfed, he did not switch out because he would switch out first. So Clefairy comes in. Rage Powder. I'm a foolish fool of a took. Icicle Spear connects on the Clefairy, so that's fine. I'm glad that I switched in the Clefairy. It is Choice Scarf Mamoswine because it did outspeed the Greninja. It's really unfortunate. Scald should still take the Amoonguss out from the range that it's at because I am life orbed. So it's going to go down. I had maybe like 17, 18 HP left. So there's no way we weren't doing that damage. Rage Powder's gone, which is nice, but I did just lose. Well, I gained the knowledge that Mamoswine is scarfed. The Clefairy switching I think was solid, and my opponent goes out into the Sylveon. Now, I think what I have to do here is I'm going to protect with Clefairy and protect with Greninja. I'm really hoping that the Clefairy wakes up here. I'm definitely banking on that a little bit because if it doesn't, we're kind of dunzo funzo. It's not going to end well for us. Clefairy stays fast asleep. Icicle Spear is going to go on the Greninja and then Calm Mind Sylveon. All right, we might have a little chance now. We are water type right now. So if that Mamoswine does decide to go for an Icicle Spear, I think we'll be okay. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use Follow Me on Clefairy. You know what? Maybe I should just Helping Hand. Is he gonna be defensively invested? No, I'm gonna Gunk Shot the Sylveon here. Right here, right now. Clefairy stays asleep. So we're not gonna get the Follow Me off. Icicle Spear is gonna come through on the Greninja. It is resisted because we are water type. So we should be, oh, it only hits twice. Gunk Shot does, well, we don't know yet, but it does connect on the Sylveon. Is it going to one-shot? That's a one-shot. So the Gunk Shot Greninja is coming through, ladies and gents. Ladies and gents, I love seeing myself a little Greninja action in VGC. So we'll see what my opponent's final mon is. Now that we know that this Mamoswine is 100%, can't switch in at all, and is locked into Icicle Spear. Clefairy, you really should wake up now. I really need you to wake up. So you're gonna go for the Follow Me, and Greninja's gonna go for the Ice Beam onto the Salamence, and that is the play to make. We're gonna see the Mega Salamence come through. Chewy Scarf Mamoswine was something I used the last time I did VGC, like months ago when I first started in January around Apex. I was using Scarf's Mamoswine. So unfortunately, the Salamence does go for Protect, but it's okay because Clefairy is gonna stay asleep. Hope you had a good. I'm gonna get your beauty rest, Clefairy. Oh, he actually targeted down the Clefairy. Which almost it takes it out. Ice Beam, of course, is not going to connect. We're gonna one-shot the Salamence regardless, so I don't need to Helping Hand. I actually think I'm just gonna protect with my Clefairy. I guess you know what? Now we're ice, so we resist ice. So I'm just gonna protect with Clefairy, and then I am going to Ice Beam the Salamence. So this Clefairy really put in the work in this battle. Being able to switch into that Icicle Spear where the Salamence was. I gotta be honest, that Breloom did scare me a little bit, but I think this Ice Beam will one-shot. I shouldn't need any help. It's Stab, ×4 effective, down it goes with the Life Orb. And now we can just Follow Me with Clefairy and Scald the Mamoswine. And that'll pretty much seal the game up for us. So this was a rather one-sided battle, but I'm proud of it. I am proud of it. Let's go for the Follow Me. Let's go for the Scald, and I'm expecting a forfeit right here. There we go. So we're gonna walk away with 2 wins with our first time with this team. If you guys enjoyed this episode of ShadyVGC, be sure to show some shady love to that thumbs up down below. It really needs your touch, and I'm gonna get the heck out of here and record the next episode. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it